I miss my anime fighting games on Roblox. Like, genuinely. ABA falling off. It's so bad. I don't even know how to describe the pain that I feel when I hear the name ABA. I don't know what they're doing. These devs, I don't know if they're new. I don't know if the old ones are just lazy or on crack. But like, they lost it. They lost the plot. Genuinely, and it's mildly concerning to an outrageous degree. I feel pain, genuine pain. Now, will I say that it is impossible to fix? Like, ABA might have to put some extra work in to get back to the way things were at its prime, but I don't think anyone really cares enough to play ABA as much as they used to. Genuinely, what happened to these games? This genre, every game that shows promise either dies or just disappears. Like, they make a mistake or something and they have to go. They straight up just pack up and leave. Like, it's actually diabolical work. The sad fact is that there's so much like promise in this genre. I miss it, man. I miss it so much. Hopping on, playing with my friends. Yo, the times, the moments where I would get rage baited so heavily I couldn't even say anything. I mean, I hated that, but I loved the fact that I was playing with my friends. And it just kept going. Like, one moment, a beam is coming at you, you block it, and you guard broken, and the next somebody comes in out of nowhere to start rage baiting the other to save you. Like, the game, like, these games definitely, and I will say definitely, had a big impact on my life. There were plenty of moments where I could genuinely say, yo, I really loved ABA, or I really loved Anime Showdown. Like, there's so many, bro. You know what? I might as well just go over some of the games that I've played that fit this style. So first off, we got ABA, otherwise known as Adoption Battle Arena, because some of y'all genuinely need to get off the game. I can't stand it. But Anime Battle Arena, right? Essentially, the game plays as follows. You pick a character. Well, pick one of the base characters, right? And you can use them until you reach a certain point where you can buy a different character. And that's pretty much the gameplay loop until you rank up, which gives you access to a premium character or something like that. Now, the roster is pretty extensive. And will I say all the characters are worth it? No, not at all. I believe this is the current roster. Feel free to pause or stop the video to take a look. But like, some of these characters are ridiculously overpowered, and some of them shouldn't even be in the game. And some of them are both. I don't know how to explain the choices that are made, but they exist. They're there. And at the same time, I'm still waiting for my Trunks rework. Y'all decided to rework anyone but Trunks, bro. Piccolo don't even got a rework. I just don't get it. I'm not sure if I even want you guys to rework it, because the last few characters that you guys added, I'm not gonna lie, something's up with y'all. Should have reworked them at your prime. What are you doing? If I had to give the game a rating out of 10 from before to now, I'd say the game was a solid 8, maybe 9. But the game and the way it is now, a solid 6 to 7. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna regret that later. But yeah, on to the next one. Anime Showdown. This game, on its release, the hype was insane. Hella people playing, the presentation was nice, the character designs beautiful. I would genuinely cry, shed tears. I'd watch I mean, I would pay $20 to go back to that time for at least, I don't know, 24 hours. But as I did earlier, let's go over the character list. So these are the characters that are added into the game. And honestly, do I agree with this tier list? I can see why they are where they are at, but you can put any of these characters into the right hands and they'll more or less likely cook you. But there are some obvious gaps in the skill when it comes to certain characters, especially Rimuru and Naruto. Now these characters aren't unbeatable, but Rimuru especially, disgusting, abhorrent, genuinely. Why had me turning off my game? The harassment that you will receive upon playing this game is crazy. The jumping, the blatant teaming, the toxic behavior. It was prime ABA. And the game, like, this is my personal opinion, but it played a bit better than ABA. That's just how it be, though. Like, that's just how it was. And I honestly missed it. I loved it. It just brought back the thrill of playing a game like that. I loved it. I can't stress enough how much I loved Anime Showdown and its prime. Now it's gone. Like I don't know what happened. Maybe there's a video out that you could watch if you want to know what Anime Showdown is, like what happened to it. We could watch a video on it on the channel. Like if you interested and you want to know what happens and want to see what my reaction is, just let me know. I'll dead record a video. Also want to briefly mention ABA modded. When I played the game, it was sort of like a buggy mess, and then when things were actually working, things were very, 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 very obviously broken. I don't know how to describe to you the pain that I felt playing that game. Seeing a Maharaga come out of nowhere and just, oh my god. That and the random amount of evolved, quote unquote, evolved characters that would just be absolutely brain dead, either to use or to fundamentally go against. Because imagine you're trying to be normal or use a character that you think might be kind of cool, your favorite character. Most cases it's not even viable. This is just disgusting. But now to my current pride and joy of the genre that involves anime fighting games. I'm not talking about a Battlegrounds game, obviously, but in a sense it is traditionally a Battlegrounds game. See, this is my glorious GOAT, the greatest of all time, and the current strongest of all time. Shonen Unleashed. Shonen Unleashed, in my personal opinion, is fire, genuinely beautiful. Because let me tell you something, Bal. This game had the potential to revive this community. Shonen Unleashed, high key, tough. It's a tough game. I will say that when I played it, especially for the first time, I walked out feeling like I see the vision, I see the potential. The thing that makes the game different is how the game fundamentally works and how it's played. Essentially, like, there are certain characters that have different character paths, and I recently got the one for Luffy, so you know I had to cook up. Now these character paths can change a number of things. They could change your base moveset, they could change your mode. Luffy's character path changes his mode, so essentially you're going from getting gear 2 to getting access to gear 3, and I love it. I'll be alternating between either character path because, hey, Luffy's tough, and I really rock with how this game is played. The game adds a funny little evasive system, right? And that can come in handy when you feel like you're gonna get one combo. Now, Do I say ABA needs this, bro? In its current state, I'd say hell yeah. Because why can you do a 0 to 100 combo in this day and age? You need to start nerfing niggas, bro.
We smoking tea and Mari thanks. Them two niggas was annoying and thought they was the shit bought time someone put them.
Now, the game is really big on punishing. So, like, say hypothetically speaking, you waste your evasive or you're cooked. You might be cooked. And depending on the character that you're going up against, you're so cooked. Like, I don't know how to stress to you how cooked you are. Now, hey, say you run into a wild Sukuna, pack it up. Itadori in mode will be the death of you. And a crazy Itadori, at that point, run away. You ain't got none to do. None. But, hey, it is what it is. Let's go over the roster. The game has these characters. And essentially, they all have their own variants. These variants subtly or really play around with things that they've done at those specific points in time. And fundamentally, it's not really hard to deal with. All you really have to do is just play the game. Play the game with the character, get enough EXP time, whatever it is, and you'll be good. You'll be set. So, on that note, chat, what we thinking? I feel sad. I miss these type of games, dude. And to see them go out the way they did, oh my goodness. It high-key hurt. Shonen Unleashed and ABA is still up, so like, if you wanted to play something or at least give it a try, go for it. And hey, have fun. If it's not your type of game, you don't have to play it. Trust, the other games are on Roblox. So, on that note, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, you feel me? We're almost to 300. And I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one. Deuces.
Oh. Wait. He could play it smart. He could play it... You know what? I'll try it just for fun. That's the heavy crying. Oh, that was such a troll, bro. I did not expect that. I was not gonna win, but that was the only way.